Chip stocks have become investors' main focus this year. Semiconductor stocks for AI demand are all the focus right now, as investors continue to seek out leading chip stocks for the future. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the undisputed #1 chip stock at the moment, as it's leading the AI revolution. Advanced Micro Devices. This semiconductor company has been the 1-2 punch with NVIDIA and is expected to eventually be a top AI chip firm. Broadcom. Broadcom is up more than 50% this year as AI is expected to give it a boost as well. Let's dive in. Here are the 3 semiconductor stocks to invest in as demand for AI chip surges. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. Investors can't help themselves as they see the hype behind artificial intelligence. It has them looking for semiconductor stocks for AI demand, as demand continues to scorch higher. That said, we're at a weird part of the rally. On the one hand, we know there's a multi-year catalyst ahead for many of these companies. At the same time, though, we've seen monstrous rallies. NVIDIA has more than quadrupled from its 52-week low made in October. So now investors are trying to balance what they're seeing: high-growth semiconductor stocks with what the market has already priced in. At the end of the day, we're still looking for AI chip stocks to buy. With that in mind, let's look at a few leading semiconductor stocks for AI demand. Number 1. NVIDIA. NVIDIA has become the fave of the semiconductor stocks. AI demand seemingly starts and ends with this name, and those that have been following NVIDIA's journey over the years knew this was the eventual outcome. However, very few likely realized when and how it would materialize for the stock price. Shares of NVIDIA fell about 67% from its all-time high to the 52-week low. It was a stunning decline for an otherwise miraculous company. Even amid the bounce, shares ran out of momentum in December and looked likely to retest the lows. A 5-month surge and several 100% later, NVIDIA stock is up more than 300% from its 52-week low. CDO Jensen Huang has referred to NVIDIA as having its iPhone moment due to the AI revolution. More specifically, he said NVIDIA is seeing incredible orders to retool the world's data centers. You're seeing the beginning of a 10-year transition to basically recycle or reclaim the world's data center. That said, investors are not crazy for wanting a pullback first. Number 2. Advanced Micro Devices. Advanced Micro Devices is an interesting one. On the one hand, it and NVIDIA have become the formidable 1-2 punch in the GPU world. These two have displaced Intel in the semiconductor space and have become AI chip stocks to buy for the long term. That said, Advanced Micro Devices isn't one of the semiconductor stocks for AI demand. Yet, Advanced Micro Devices reported earnings in early May, a few weeks before NVIDIA. Shares slumped about 10% in the next session, as the quarter and outlook were not enough to impress investors. However, a day later reports surfaced of Advanced Micro Devices working with Microsoft on an AI chip, and the stock quickly regained its bullish momentum. Then NVIDIA issued blowout guidance and Advanced Micro Devices stock surged on that as well. I don't know when Advanced Micro Devices will start churning out its own robust guidance due to swelling AI chip demand. I just think it's likely it will happen in the future. Number 3. Broadcom. Broadcom is an underloved and seemingly under-the-radar chip stock. It had a high dividend yield, low valuation, solid growth, and strong margins. That's why we liked it so much. Now, though, investors have gotten a whiff of what Broadcom is all about. In just 11 trading sessions, shares enjoyed a huge rally, climbing 46.6% in that span. While the stock did cool off, the company's solid earnings results were enough to draw in the buyers, and shares have crept back to the upside. The reason why? The company predicted that sales linked to AI would double this year, reaching $1 billion per quarter. It's now clear that Broadcom has gone from a leading semiconductor stock to one of the more fundamentally sound semiconductor stocks for AI demand. Because of its big rally, the dividend yield is down to just 2%, while shares trade at 22.5 times this year's earnings. However, longtime owners of this name are fine with that, as the stock has enjoyed a huge run this year, up 55%. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.